Today at TRG 30, we received a call for action, a serious invitation from our CEO, Jill Robinson, to reject the status quo that has existed way too long in arts and culture, and instead adopt an infinite mindset that lays the groundwork and helps us plan for a future that contemplates today's needs of our organizations. And during our time, Jill put in front of us 7 new ways or 7 areas that she challenged us to think about that need to be different in order to reflect our organization by today's standards, by a future standard, and not the standards of an archaic past. And as you are reminded of these 7 new ways, or if you're ingesting them for the first time, I can imagine that you're saying, boy, that's a lot. And digging into all 7 of these areas is virtually like turning my organization upside down. You're right, it is. And what I would say to you is that it is necessary for us to propel ourselves forward to be more reflective of what arts and culture needs to be today. What I would also say to you is be inspired by these and not overwhelmed. And as you think about this and think about how you would do that, I encourage you to use data. Just give yourself a minute to evaluate your organization's progress in each of these 7 areas. Scale of 1 to 10. How well are you doing? 1 being not doing it at all, 10 being we're best in class at this. And then evaluate, where do I have really high scores? Where do I have low scores? And then begin to dig in 1 step at a time. Take 1 of them at a time. You might choose one of these 7 areas where you've got traction. Take it all the way to the finish line. You might choose an area that has a low score for your organization so that you can get some traction. But I would leave you with finding inspiration, not being overwhelmed as you tackle the new ways for your organization, because 1 step at a time means that you are 1 step closer to being an ever more relevant organization. I'm Carrie Masropov. I'm the president of TRG, and I thank you always for listening to TRG 30, and I hope to see you again next week.